Peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Velen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
All right, which contract are we on? Mystery of the Byways Murders. Did I try that one already? Report back to the Nilfgaardian Patrol Commander. Hey, Jessica, what's up? Doing pretty good. How about you? Yeah, the weather's starting to get better. Pretty soon spring will be here. It's staying light later. It used to get dark at like 5 o'clock p.m. So before you know it, it's going to be nice outside. We'll be out doing stuff. Looking forward to the better weather. I live in Wisconsin, so we have our winter lasts like 6 months.
Pray for their help, Lord. They're nightmares.
Yeah?
Let me see what you're offering.
I like it. He got right to the point. No bullshit. We just went straight to the weapons. Ooh, plus 11. Take. Oh, it's a silver sword, okay. So I can take that silver sword and the steel sword. Where did the two go that I just bought? There's two. About the same. 137% attack power. Let me put my weapons on really quick.
So long.
Right. 243, 297. 4% chance to cause bleeding. Ooh, that one's better. What is this one?
Yeah?
Let me see what you're offering.
I thought somebody was at my door, but there's not.
So long.
All right.
That's so bastards. Heard of the Fryhead today?
What brings you here?
Saw your notice. Can anyone tell me about the monster?
I can. The patrol has been lost. Somewhere along the south shore of Lake Windammer. We must know why.
What makes this Witcher's work?
Some brickmakers live south of here. They call their village byways. Almost empty now. Many have run away. They speak of a monster which kills. Redanians do not patrol there. That would be foolish. And robbers do not attack Imperials. That would be even more foolish. This leaves one option. A monster.
Been to byways. A vampire was terrorizing the village.
This is why they did not return.
Ekimari are tough, even for a group of soldiers.
We will bury them with honors, as heroes. Your reward, well deserved.
Muslim women bathe but once every 3 years. This is yonder
Hey! You know what? I shouldn't have bought weapons. Because I just went up a level. And now I can buy new weapons. I'm not gonna though.
Geralt.
No, the price for that help. Not there.
Let's see here. What can we do? Phantom of the trade route. Ooh, here we go. In the heart of the woods. Talk to Sven about the contract of the woodland spirit. Let's try that one. Oh, we have to go to Skellige.
Make me a slingshot. Gonna hunt bears. Somebody make me dolly.
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers and seek further clues of Ciri's whereabouts.
It's raining. Put on your jacket. Whoa!
Sorry. Coming through. Hot stuff coming through.
Far from the worst weather we're like.
Smoldering house. This place is eerily quiet.
What? Your brother! He's been murdered! Damn it! Come on, people! We gotta take him down!
Every man on the continent so bloody.
Well, you guys are going. Let me help.
We've offended him, Sven.
Oh,
The woodland spirit seeks revenge.
oh,
This
jeez.
here is him saying we've strayed from the old paths.
Offended him? The monster's killed 5 already. He doesn't give a rat's arse about paths or tracks or me or you. He's a ploughing beast from the ploughing forest.
Split his ribcage. A strong one, this spirit of yours.
That's so. And who might you be?
Oh, I'm just, Geralt, a witcher.
I solve problems, and if we can agree terms, I can solve yours.
He's a witcher. A killer for hire. This village is home to decent folk only. You won't find any work here.
Sure about that? Beast that did this, it's aggressive and incredibly strong. I can help you for a price.
I like this man. Ply your trade, Witcher. I believe we will agree terms.
Why is the spirit out for revenge? Who is this woodland spirit? What did the other victims' bodies look like?
Birds pecked apart his entrails. And here, tooth marks. A large dog, a wolf maybe. This the way it always kills?
Only cowards. True warriors.
Oh shit, it's
Men
gonna be
with
that.
the hearts of predators.
It's gonna be that.
Spirit grants them an honorable death.
That tree monster with that pack of wolves with it. I forget what it was called. A lichen or something like that.
Who or what is this woodland spirit?
Tell you what, it's not any of your concern.
It's a
Oh!
common beast. Murders any man who ventures into its territory.
Exhaustive as descriptions go. What does this spirit look like? Anyone seen it for themselves?
No man alive has.
Great. Really helpful, all of you. You said the creature wants revenge. Why? For what?
Our forefathers hunted with spear and knife. This pleased the woodland spirit. He let us live in peace. We never knew hunger.
He killed back then too. He's always killed. How many lads died trying to become hunters? Now, since our hunters died in the war, the beast turned even more bloodthirsty.
We are great. What others buy with gold, we buy with our lifeblood.
We are slaves to fear, spread by blind fools like you. These woods are ours. High time we put an end to this beast.
I agree, sir. I like the way you put that.
I've heard enough. You've got a monster problem, that's clear. Just not sure you want it solved.
Oh, we do. Come see me. We'll figure us a fair price for the beast's head.
Our little talk while I looked over the corpse? Not nearly enough. Need to look around, figure out what I'm up against.
Be not rash, killer. It's not too late to bring back the old ways.
I'll decide what to do. But start collecting coin, just in case.
Yeah. While they collect coin, I'm gonna go get better weapons.
From barrel hoops to blades, I've got it all. But I'm guessing you're more interested in blades.
Correct.
Show me what you got then.
Ooh, plus 10. Ooh. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna take this one. No, I'm gonna take this one. Yeah, I'll take that one. And I'll take that one. I wish I can get better armor.
So long.
Fair winds and following seas.
All right, we're in good business now. Let's see. Sell those other two.
From barrel hoops to blades, but I'm guessing you're more...
Show.
Okay. All right, we're in good shape.
So long.
Fair winds and following sea.
trail to follow. Wonder where it leads.
There's a body over here.
Thin and deep cuts, bottom like a razor.
Ooh. Maybe it's not a Leshen. Maybe it's a werewolf. Something's over there.
Smashed bones. That takes strength. No point in trying to parry its blows.
What level is this quest? 22. I'm level 19. This is a level 22 quest. I may get embarrassed. Let's see. Come on, if you're gonna come out, come out. For a new blade, that didn't really cut so well.
Looks like rain. Sharpened its claws, or just marked off its territory. A Leshen. Male. Very old. Damn it. Probably marked one of the villagers.
Learn more about the woodland spirit by reading the bestiary. I think we already fought a Leshen once. But I had to run because they sent wolves after me. It says, we never hunt in these woods, never, even if it means the whole village starves. Mulliver, Elderman of Hochberg in Lower Adrian. Leshens dwell in dense primeval woods, fiercely territorial creatures. They hunt with stealth and cunning as their only companions. They use their inborn magic to control the plants and animals within their territory. And so when stalking them, half the battle is merely getting near enough to strike. Leshens old enough to earn the appellation Ancient wield advanced skills and tactics that make them particularly dangerous. And they are vulnerable against bombs, relic oil, and igni, which is fire. Igni sign is right there at the top. Oh, the woodland spirit is different than a Leshen. Hold on a second. Gotta do that again. They want me to find the woodland spirit. Here it is. Some monsters are so powerful local populaces begin worshipping them as gods. Such was the case with the Leshen dwelling in the woods near Skellige village of Fairland. The elders were absolutely convinced the monster watched over them by defending them from their enemies and training their hunters. The Witcher had his doubts, however. Leshens are mean, self-serving creatures, and the Ancient One living in the woods near Fairland was surely no exception. Geralt knew freeing the villagers from their supposed protector's grasp would not be an easy task. If he decided to even try, the Leshen known as the Woodland Spirit was so powerful as to have mastered the art of marking. This means the monster has inserted his essence into one of the residents of Fairland. As long as this unfortunate soul remained alive and near the settlement, the Leshen would always be reborn near its lair. Yet even with the Marked One eliminated, killing the Leshen would not be an easy task. The monster commanded the obedience of the denizens of the woods. It could thus call on wolves, ravens, or even the trees themselves for help. Luckily, it had weaknesses as well. It was vulnerable to fire, that born of the Igni sign in particular. So, we're going to have to go back to the village and find out who the Marked One is, eliminate them, and then come back and kill the monster. I hate it when I can't see from the... Oh, there's two bears. Oh. Let's go back to the village, find out. Take a moment though, just to check out the beauty of this game. There's one guy. I think this is the guy that might be marked. Is that him? Yeah, he was the one that didn't want me to go out and hunt the monster. Everybody else did. I think he's the marked one.
Didn't have many friends, did he?
Folk aren't willing to look at this kind of death today. But in the past, I remember, I was just a lad. Lugos Harelip led a raid on our village. Found nothing but silence and fog. I could barely make out my pa and my uncles lying in wait behind the trees. I remember how they hunted down one warrior after another, and once they surrounded Harelip himself, well, I believe he'd rather have faced the Woodland Spirit.
Your spirit is a very old Leshen. He's dangerous, but I should be able to deal with him.
Rid us of him. Yet he's what made us invincible. Turned us into great warriors.
Your spirit is a monster, plain and simple.
Maybe I wasn't clear. The Woodland Spirit is a monster. Cut with a sword, he'll bleed and die. Like you, like me.
He's much more. Thanks to him, the woods teem with game, and our women bear strong babes. The power of the woodland spirit makes us the best hunters in the Isles. True, not every lad who sets out to be a hunter survives the sacred ritual, but aren't witchers made at similar cost?
Sir, you are an idiot.
Back by the tree, you said you know another way to stop the Leshen.
We must return to the old path, restore the old ways, roam the woods with knife and spear, fight on even terms and prove our valor. That would please him. Our ancestors placed the Covenant Stone in the woods, laid sacrifices of prized game on it, and thus made a pact, do as they did. Go south along the brook, submit to the trial by burning a sacrifice of wolves' hearts on the sacred spot.
What? Submit to the trial by burning a sacrifice of wolves' hearts. Should I try it that way? Or should I just go kill the Leshen? I'll try it his way.
Fine. I'll try it your way. But if it fails, I'll have to kill the beast.
Wise choice. The spirit will subject you to trial, but you cannot succumb. Succeed in renewing the Covenant, and I'll spare no gold in rewarding you.
I don't trust you, Harold. I don't trust you at all. Let me talk to the other guy.
What are you looking at?
You all dressed up for me, Hilly?
Maybe for you. Maybe.
Went to look at the tracks in the woods. Spirit sure knows how to make an impression on intruders.
Told you, he likes killing.
Almost certain we're dealing with an old Leshen.
An ordinary beast then, just as I said.
Not so ordinary. A monster like that's a serious threat to the village. And to me, if you decide to hire me.
Oh, don't you fret. We'll have the gold.
Just one small problem. The Leshen's marked one of you. As long as that individual lives near its domain, the beast can't be killed. Not completely. Sooner or later, it'll be reborn.
Must be one of the elders. Harold, I'm sure of it. You heard him.
Words aren't enough. Gotta find the mark my way.
Folk won't believe you. They'd never listen to an outsider accusing one of their own. But you find the marked one, and I'll handle the rest.
Gotta use my senses. Find the one marked by the woodland spirit.
Let me see what this guy's selling here.
Greetings. You're in luck. Yesterday, Alf Raptus's longship sailed into port, so we've got fresh goods for you.
Let me see what Hotspur brought in.
Oh man, that's all you got. You call that fresh goods? Shame on you, sir. And you got no money, too.
So long.
Thanks for wasting my time there, Spectacles.
Grant me the strength and wisdom, ye gods. I shall be wherever.
Gotta find out who's been marked.
I shall name
Grant me the strength and wisdom, ye gods. grant our foes no rest.
Lovely scar. Ah, one is
Pain, pain.
Need help?
Gonna be puddles.
A witcher.
What brings ye here?
Murder.
Did Sven visit today? Of course he did. I've seen him.
Leshen's chosen the girl.
Pull that one in, Hilda.
Damn it.
Don't let him get away.
Approach the altar, or talk to
I love the rain.
talk to Sven about Hilda.
Hey there, Hemdall watches over Clown Clearsec. The blood
Well,
of
I got
kings
two choices I can
flowing
go. I think she's gonna die if I go to Sven. If I approach the altar, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. I could save it here and maybe do both and see what happens. Let's take a look at the map. So I can go here to the trial, or I can go here and talk to Sven. Let's try this one first. I don't think I've done this before, so I think the last time I just fought the Leshen. This is probably going to be harder. They said all you can use is a spear, I think. Those things can take a pound. Wolf heart. What is that? Oh, it's a pig. What am I missing? There's a yellow... here. Place the offerings on the altar.
yourself, murderer.
Drink last night too?
Wait a minute. That's not right. Oh. Dang it. The altar is in the woods. I thought the altar was back here in the village. Must be the altar then. Place the offerings on the altar. Is this an altar? Place the offering. Collect your reward from Harald. It seems like kind of the easy way out. I thought this was going to be the harder, more challenging fight because I thought he mentioned something about fighting the Leshen with only a spear and arrows like his forefathers. But I didn't even get to fight him at all. Just a group of wolves. Even though Harold wasn't the chosen one, I still think he's fishy.
The Leshen accepted my offering.
I saw the smoke rise and crows dance in the sky. Everything will return to the old ways.
You'll see in a few days. I've done my part.
Expecting coin, eh? Don't fret. I've got your gold. Take it. You've earned every last bit.
Time I was on my way, or you really want to live in the shadow of a monster?
You do know young boys will continue to die at the Covenant Stone trying to become hunters. The killing will never end.
I've not paid you to lecture me. You've done your job. It's time you left.
Well, well, Harold. Paying the Witcher behind our backs to sod off and let the monster live?
We finished off the other elders. Just one left.
Death's but another stage in the cycle. I embrace it.
Be gone, Witcher, and you can keep your coin.
Oh man, now I gotta kill all these people. It always goes from trying to help a village to end up, you try to help somebody to save one life, and you end up killing multiple people to save one life.
Think murder will change something?
You've done your part, got your coin. What are you waiting for? No monsters left around here.
I won't let you kill him.
The Witcher first! Get him!
shame it had to go like that. Oh man, didn't want to have to kill half a village. We'll do the Phantom of the Trade route. It's level 23. I'll give it a shot.
I could have married a continental man.
I recognize your type a mile away.
Swords on his back. What'll they think of next?
You stay close, kiddies. And it's on a monster nest. 2 of them. Destroy the... oh man, it's 2 dragons. This one's gonna be tough. Last time I was over there, I think I was level 16, and they were red skulls, which means they were way higher level than I am, so... I don't know if this is gonna...
Wounded and tired,
this may not work out well for me. We'll see.
Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Valen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health,
as it stands
and
right
sent
now,
her on her way to Novigrad.
They're level 23 and I'm 19, so it should be closer. We'll see. Should be a pretty good experience if I can get past 2 dragons. Save it. Is there any swordsmith or armor anywhere near? No. Yep, right there is. Let's take a fast travel there really quick. See if he's got anything good. Actually, I could probably just run in from there too. I don't have to travel anymore. Fast travel. What the hell? Oh. God damn it. They took the monsters took the village over. Oh man, all the villagers are dead. So much for my armor. God damn. All these people are dead. They were alive last time I was here. Here's the forge. Anybody survived? Let's go hunt some dragons. There they are. I'm going in even if they're Red Skull. I'm going to try it out.
Come on.
Damn it. Get your ass back over here. Oh! Well, got what I asked for.
wasn't them that attacked those people. Gotta be a royal wyvern hiding around here somewhere.
Oh, no.
More will spawn. Need to destroy the nests. Draconid nest. Need to destroy it.
Yes, sir. Uh-oh. Ooh, look at that. It's a great screenshot right there. Thumbnail.
Draconid nest. Need to destroy it.
There he is. Oh. Oh dear. Red skull. Where'd you go, boy? Come back here for this ass whipping.
It's huge. What's the name again?
Royal wyvern. Don't usually come this big.
It's feasted plenty, I reckon. Attacking those traveling the road. What do they call ye, master?
Geralt of Rivia.
Geralt of Rivia.
The Butcher of Blaviken.
It'll be a tale to tell the young'uns.
Might be a bounty for bringing in the trophy.
Yeah, let's go get that trophy. Alright. Good time to save it. And take a look at what else we got available. We can do the Phantom of the Trade Route. It's level 23 as well. I think we will do that. Oh, this is the Phantom of the Trade Route. I have to get my payment. Alright, Roach, let's take a ride. That's why I hate going on a horse.
Hey there.
Master Witcher, a word, if you will. Might have a job for you. A couple of our folk have gone missing, and...
Think I ran into them. Cave north of here? A wyvern attacked them. One lost his life, but the others should be here soon.
Damn it all, we never should have split. Let them go off on their own. The wyvern.
Did you cut it down? All the one of you?
Your friends weren't exactly eager to help. Didn't find the decency to offer a reward either.
How am I to know you speak the truth?
Suppose we can wait till they get back. Though I should charge you more if so.
You got the head in your pocket,
no
bud.
need. Gods
Cut
will
out the
judge
trophy.
you if you've not spoke the truth. Here, take this.
Thanks. Farewell.
Can't be in two places at once.
Okay, I'm gonna go get some Tylenol or some ibuprofen really quick. I'll be right back. Give me 20 seconds. Alright, back. Alright, what can we do next? Try to avoid the main quests until I absolutely have to. Let's do the... Guess we'll do the doors slamming shut. Sprawling out-of-town manors always hide their fair share of mysteries, and the residents of Novigrad's outskirts were no exception. When Geralt found out about a haunted manor owned by a certain Kurt Dysart, he agreed at once to look into the matter. So let's go talk to Kurt, find out why his manor is haunted. Alright. I'm gonna fast travel. Ah! I'm gonna go put my trophies in that storage box so I don't have to carry them around. It's just extra weight. I could sell them, but I don't need the coin. I just want to keep them as collector's pieces, so I keep all the trophies in a box. Alright, where's the box? Right here. Stash box.
Hey, free boy. What do I got to do?
Wait, didn't I take the head of that royal? Yeah, I did. I took the head of that royal wyvern. I don't know. Unless it's counting it as that. Okay. Kind of bothers me that I didn't have a trophy for the Royal Wyvern. I wonder if I forgot to take it. Split that guy into like 5 pieces. You shouldn't have tried me, right? Gotta talk to the guy about his house in the bar. Let's see what they got at the bar first. Anything worth buying?
Kingfisher. Where do you get the name?
Master Dandelion's poetry. The kingfisher preened, then fell in the latrine. Know it?
Yeah. Also know the one about Princess Annie, who drowned in the River Fanny.
Yes. At any rate, the kingfisher welcomes poetry lovers with open arms. Some of the brightest stars in the literary firmament perform here.
What are you serving today?
He's got a bunch of coin.
See you later.
Word is there'll be a big tournament soon.
Tournament?
What do you want of me?
Are you something up? Stakes are really high.
Oh, I gotta go upstairs.
Changing fortune.
Do you seek
All I know is
trouble,
that
sir?
I was seeking to get your throat, madame. Push your old woman around!
What did he say?
Push your old woman around!
Sir, I will take your head off with one lap. And feed it to the dogs.
Back again, Revian trap.
Oh.
Yes?
Count Kurt Dysart.
Are you here regarding the contract?
Wanted to hire a witcher, didn't you?
I did, but not just any vagabond. One hears all manner of stories about the lunatics of the School of the Cat. Which do you belong to?
Not your concern, Lord Dysart. If you'd rather wait for another witcher, you're free to do that.
Calm and confident. This I like. To the matter at hand. Not long past, I acquired an estate east of Novigrad. I got it on the cheap, you see. The seller was very keen to be rid of it. Now, I've learned the building is set to be haunted.
Goes to explain the seller's urgency.
I do not believe in ghosts. It is that simple. But my men say the house shakes at night. Walls crumble, while even the floors move about. Is there anything to be done? A remedy for this?
Let's talk about my reward first.
I beg your pardon? Asking for coin already? But you've not done the job.
Need to make sure it's worth my time.
Just look at that. Arrives in Novigrad and he's off his head in minutes. Very well. How much do you believe this should cost me? Ha ha! That was rich. I could hire 3 witches for that amount. Now that you've had your jest, how much? Do you jest? I shall give you what I consider reasonable and not a copper more. Any other witcher would do it gratis.
Fine. I'm willing to investigate. How do I get there?
An orchard adjoins the property. The house itself you should recognize easily. Cracks cover its walls. Here's the key. And good luck. Oof.
What? You can't even jump from the balcony? You gotta be shitting me. Damn, they really make you sit and think about the foolishness that you do with these long load screens. They're like, alright, this dude wants to jump off a balcony to his death. Let's give him a long load screen to let him think about it. They're shaming me. nigga. Where were we?
Lieutenant, don't be brash.
Fine, I'll go all the way through the bar, out the door.
Well.
Youth these days, hair-brained, all of them.
Shut up, boss man.
Yeah?
Youth these days, hair-brained, all of them.
Loan shark. I don't need a loan, but I'll see what he's got to offer.
Hello there. Horny old boy.
Show me what you have in stock.
You suck. Your wares are terrible. Here, I'll give you some good stuff.
So long.
Oh, watch where you're walking.
Temple guard let even you in.
Where are we going? It's a haunted water wheel. Wait a minute. Where are we going? Hey, what's up, Gerard? I was wondering if anybody was gonna talk. I saw somebody was on there for a long time and nobody said hi or nothing. I was like, what the heck?
So this is the haunted house.
I think some people watch in incognito too because I never see anybody on, but when I look at it, it looks like there's like several views. Grandchild number 2. You're a grandpa? I don't even know how old you are, Gerard, but from looking at your picture, I thought you were like maybe early 30s. Wow, congratulations, man. I guess I'm at that age now where I could have a grandchild too now. It's my oldest, well, yeah, she's 22. She wants to go through school though first before she does it. But you know how that goes. Oh, you're 42, okay. Wow. You look younger. It must be that that Irish booze you guys drink. Keeps you young.
Whole building shaking, but a specter would have attacked me already.
Came a granddad at 37.
Inhabitants clearly left in a hurry.
Well, congratulations, man. It's the Guinness. I like Guinness, and I like that Irish whiskey too. It's really good. The uh-oh. I can't think of the name of it right now. You know, I'm doing okay. I'm having a pretty good time with it. Yes, Jameson. I used to drink that back in the day. It's very expensive for us to get it here because it's an import. We have to import it from Ireland, but man, it's good stuff. It's really, really smooth. I don't drink anymore. I haven't drank in a while. But Jameson was very, very good.
Scattered salt. Probably to drive ghosts away. Pointless superstition.
You still playing the game too, Gerard, or did you move on to something else?
Air flowing through this crack. There's something in there.
Ooh. Ooh, 30 to 200 bucks. Yeah, it's very, very expensive here. Oops. Oh, you were just playing it 10 minutes ago? I might get my ass kicked here because I'm going against a level, what is it? Level 24 and I'm level 19, so we'll see what happens. I think I finally got my internet problem solved. It's a new entrance. I had a cable guy come over last week Thursday, and they upgraded me to 5G and hardwired my PlayStation for me, so it should be...
No one's been here in a while.
Should be better streams. Can Can I go in that water? Let's try it. I like to look for extra shit. There's something here.
Something clicked.
What is that? Watch the new Scream movie? I haven't seen the new Scream movie yet. I want to.
Not
just
the root of any ordinary plant.
Just because.
Must be magic.
Yeah, I was never really a huge fan of the Scream movies. I thought the first one was okay. I was never really.
Looks like a journal.
I was never really gaga about it like a lot of these other guys talking about it's the best thing they've ever seen or whatever. But
Earth elemental.
the first one was pretty good, I guess.
Too.
But
Gotta free it first, then defeat it.
uh-oh, it's a golem, isn't it? Shit, I'm probably gonna get smoked. Not gonna be on too much longer. After I get killed by this guy, I'll probably shut
break
it off.
its magic bonds. A few days more and it would have wreaked havoc all around. The ceiling would have caved in if not for this support.
Oh. Oh. Are they trying to tell me something? It don't work like that, huh? The ceiling would have caved in if not for that support right there. Oh, I guess the ceiling did not cave in. Deactivate the magic barrier. The fucker can run? Calling it a Therazine. Throwing haymakers like Mike Tyson. Can he burn? Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try ours. Well, let me get my shit together over here. Can he come through there? R doesn't do anything to him. gotta pick at them little by little. Holy shit, what was that? He made the room smaller. How the hell did he do that? Let me see if my weapon is dull, because it seems like I'm not really doing much. 82. I'm using a silver sword. On you fucking rocks, get out of the way. Jesus Christ, that fucked me all up. Stupid fucking little rocks laying on the ground. Look at that.
I was sure that would collapse on my head.
Cleaver hood. Yeah, so much for that thing collapsing, eh? Alright, we got it. Let's see, I'm gonna heal up really quick and save it. Probably have time to do maybe one more and then I'm gonna shut her down. Back and get our reward. No, that's not the room. Have you tried that new game, Elden Ring, Gerard? I've seen a little bit of gameplay footage of it on here on YouTube, and I gotta say, man, I might try it out, but it's not really my thing. You know, I was never really into the Demon Souls games, and I don't really like that universe. It's dark. Everything's really dark all the time, and I don't know if I'm really gonna invest any time into that. I might try it a little bit, but...
Greetings.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Oh, dude, you don't have nothing. Why does he have 23? Oh, it's mandrake root. I thought those were like, what do you call it? Voodoo dolls. It looked like a voodoo doll to me. Cleaver hood. Minus 15. Yeah, not my type either. They make them way too fucking hard for one. And then on top of that, it's not even like a really beautiful universe. Like you can, you know, for in Fallout or here in this game, it's open world and you can kind of go in and explore and everything looks beautiful. You know, it's like cinematic. That world, everything is just dark. Like it's hard to even see things. Hey, what's up, Dave? Dave probably got it. Did you get Elden Rings, Dave? I think I'm gonna pass on that one.
Farewell.
I might play it here on a stream or two if I get it like on sale or something, but it's not a game I'm gonna spend a lot of time and effort into. I'd rather play something else, I think, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not a Souls fan either. Those games are too damn frustrating. And then it's their kick, you know, they want to make it as hard as possible. They want people to be frustrated. Yeah, I wouldn't consider myself a good gamer, but even some of these gaming pros have a really hard time with the game, so I mean, what fun is that? You die over and over and over.
Why don't you all just get off my lap?
I played the first one all the way through, and that was the hardest game I ever played in my life. I think I was mad more than I was happy when I was playing that game. Yeah, that's how the first Demon Souls was. Like literally you're dying all the time, over and over and over. And every time you die, you drop your souls and you have to go back to where you died and collect them again, and it's fuck.
Awfully suspicious to me. Attracted a woman once, long ago. Oh, will you give me right hand,
You know how to disavow Of all places, why did that man have to blow himself up in my alley? I barely own the things, now I've got to wash them. My dad doesn't like us very much. You know. Yeah, me too, Dave. I wouldn't want to play it again, and I don't want to go back into that universe again, because even though this is probably a much better game, just because a lot of time has gone by and technology and everything, but just from what I've seen, and I have seen a couple guys playing it on YouTube already, it looks very, very similar to the other world that the Demon Souls and Dark Souls come from. It's all very, very, very similar.
Shoot. Proletariat.
I don't know if I want to put myself through that.
House shouldn't give you any more trouble. A little renovation and it should be fit for you to move into.
Truly? Why, the estate's price just spiked sharply. What precisely was the problem?
Earth elemental trapped in the cellar. It was just trying to get out. Almost demolished the house in the effort.
Far more interesting than a ghost, that's certain. The cellar you mentioned, is it in a state to be furnished?
Hard to say.
Oh, we shall see. Ah, your bounty. There you are. And farewell. Back again, really.
I think I'll do one more before bed. Actually, I'm not going to go to bed. I think I'm going to put on, start watching the Dirty Harry movies again on Blu-ray. I was going to do that the other night and I just didn't do it. I would like to see those in a box set on 4K. Even though I'm not a real big fan of 4K, I think I would definitely buy the Dirty Harry movies on 4K. Let's see, what can I do here? Of Swords and Dumplings, Master Armorer. Let's see if there's a contract I can do. Yeah, he's one of mine too, Gerard. That guy's awesome. He's still kicking. I wouldn't, you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing. He's in his 90s now. I think he's like, what, 91 maybe? 90, 91. I wouldn't mind seeing him do one more Dirty Harry. I think it would be kind of funny, you know, a 90-year-old guy, but just the persona of Clint Eastwood doing one more, like a swan song of the Dirty Harry movies. I'd watch it. It's got to be better than anything Bruce Willis is doing. Talk about washed up actors. But you know, though, I'm not saying that Eastwood's washed up, but he has aged, obviously. But he's still working, man. He's still making movies. He's still very active. I wonder if I should try to do this one really quick before I leave. The Beast of Honorton. The inhabitants of Honorton had a problem, one only a Witcher can resolve. The monster does it say, unhelpfully called a spook, was haunting the woods near the village. Geralt decided to see what kind of beast it really was and then kill it. You feeling lucky, punk? And then waves his walker. Yeah. I'd love to see it, though. Either that or one more good Western. You know, and he doesn't even have to really be the hero, but he can be involved in it. You know, he could direct it and be a character in it. Maybe his son Scott Eastwood can kind of, you know, pass the torch to his son here in this movie. His son looks a lot like he did when he was probably in his, you know, 30s. I don't think he's half the actor, not even close, but we'll give this one a shot. Let's see if we can do this one. Kind of cool if Clint went out with one more good Western. Maybe get his son involved. Yeah, that's true. It was old Rowdy Yates. Old Rowdy Yates and Rawhide. This is a contract, the Beast of Honorton. It has that red skull above it. What is this? Lock key required. I don't think I'm going to be able to fight that beast because it has a red skull above it. Let's try a different one. Although, it is only level 25. I'm going to try it anyway. What the hell? If I die, I die. So what? Yeah, it's a shame about Willis, because back in even in the 80s, when he was doing like moonlighting, when he first kind of came to the public's eye, I guess, and he started doing some of the early stuff, The Last Boy Scout and some of that stuff, he was really good, and I thought he was excellent in Pulp Fiction, when he played Butch, the boxer. He had a pretty good career, and then he just like fizzled. He started taking all these movies that were really, really bad. It seemed like he was just taking anything that would come along, and it kind of tarnished his... What happened here? Drunk.
Miserable and hungry.
Mom, where are ya?
The cars! It's everywhere. I'm gonna kill you!
Why? I didn't do anything to you, sir. fight this monster, then I'm gonna shut her down.
What was it happened to Folters, do you know?
We don't really have a tough guy like we used to have tough guys back in the 80s and 90s with Eastwood, Bronson, Chuck Norris, Arnie, even Jean-Claude Van Damme for a while. We don't really have, you know, we have guys like fucking Ben Affleck, and what's the other dude's name that does the Bourne movies? He's not a, come on man, he's not a tough guy. Don't sell him to me as a tough guy. Statham is kind of a tough guy though. I do like Statham. I guess The Rock is kind of a tough guy, but he doesn't really play the tough guy roles. He kind of plays like family-oriented movies.
It's clear as the eternal fire. Kisses your ass today, fighting tomorrow.
Gerard said, I'm currently watching The Three Stooges. Yeah. Yeah, Liam Neeson's, I like Liam Neeson. He's getting up there in age, but yeah, I like his demeanor. He's kind of a calm guy. Like, he'll be like, if you do that again, I'll fuck you up. And then you're like, oh shit, let me back away. There was a line that he had in, what was that Wolf movie he was in? The Gray, right? There was a line he said to a guy in there, and I can't remember it word for word, but it was something like, if you talk like that to me again, I'm gonna hit you in the mouth, and you're gonna lose a lot of blood. Or he was like explaining to the guy how he was gonna beat the shit out of him. I thought that was awesome. I'll have to try to find that so I can quote it word for word. But yeah, that was a great movie. And I thought the ending was pretty good too. How they kind of came full circle, and he was standing in the middle of the I don't know, den or whatever you want to call it. Wolf den, wolf pack. That was a great movie. Lose a lot of teeth. Something like that, yeah, it was something like that. I might have to put that in again. I do have that on Blu-ray. But it's been so long since I've seen it.
Show me what you have in stock.
Oh, this guy don't have shit. Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. Boots. I'll take them even though they're pink, right? Let's see. What else does he have? They have the best stats. They just happen to be pink. No homo. Wait a minute. Did I just fuck up? Hold on. These are +2, +2, +3. Yeah, I gotta take these instead. The first Taken movie was decent. It was good. It had my attention, and then the other ones kind of went downhill. In my opinion.
So long.
Let me put on some clothes here. Alright, that might help. Actually, they look pink in that picture, but when he puts them on, they look blue, so oh well.
What?
Other than that, we need some more tough guys in the movies.
Show me what you have in stock.
I guess Momoa could be considered a tough guy, but has he really He hasn't really been around long enough to be that guy, but he could be. He's made some pretty dark movies. A Walk Among the Tombstones springs to mind. Ooh, I still haven't seen that one yet. Gotta check that one out. That guy that played in No Country for Old Men, his name was Javier, I think, Javier Bardem or something like that. Bardem. He could be a tough guy, but he doesn't play in enough movies to be a tough guy.
So long.
Which, if you guys haven't seen that movie, No Country for Old Men, I'm sure both of you have. But if you haven't, definitely do check it out. That's a phenomenal movie. It's one of my favorite movies. I could easily watch that over and over and over.
Oh.
Michael Collins. No, I haven't seen that one. Who was in that one? Are we still talking about Neeson? Liam Neeson. Yeah, No Country is phenomenal. That was a great movie. That might be one of my favorite movies of all time. It's right up there with Pulp Fiction, Goodfellas. Oh shit, I might have to check that out. I love movies and I love history, so I'm sure that'll be right up my alley. Looks like we're all going through a little history together right now, aren't we? It's one of the good things about social media. One of the few good things about social media is we can kind of communicate with other countries. We got an American, we have an Englishman, and we have an Irishman chatting right now.
A storm, damn it.
Julia Roberts. She used to be a thing too. She had a very, very short window for her. Michael Faraday said he's a quarter Irish. Definitely want to visit England and Ireland at some point, someday. I remember about 10 years ago, I wrote for, this was probably longer than 10 years ago, it was before Facebook and everything. I wrote for a catalog to Ireland for possible destinations for visiting. And they sent me back a little packet with a DVD in it of all of like their popular places to visit. I gotta check and see if I still have that. It was pretty cool. That might have been like 15, 20 years ago now. However long Facebook's been out, it was just before that. Back before any social media. But Ireland looks so beautiful. England too, so much history. Old castles and 2 castles in your city? That's awesome. If I lived in Ireland, I think I would do YouTube videos every day, just on different history, old castles and whatever, man. What is that? Oh, those are those Nilfgaardian guards, or are those raiders? Or not raiders, but bandits. Parts of the UK are jaw-dropping, others not so much. There's King John's Castle, which is just a few hundred yards from my house. Wow. John was King Richard's brother of the Robin Hood folklore. Wow. That would blow me away, man. Oops. I used to watch channels here too on YouTube. I haven't done it as much lately, but there's guys from the UK who go around with metal detectors and they find these old, I mean like old coins. We have history in the US that goes back maybe, 175, 200 years, 200 something years. But you guys in the UK have history that goes back thousands of years, and they're finding gold coins from like the medieval times. It's unbelievable. It blows my mind. Have that history in your hand. And these are the old coins that were hammered by like blacksmiths and stuff. They used to hammer these gold coins, so not every coin was ever the same. They were all struck differently. They were never mass produced back then, so it's unbelievable. There was... Oh, shit. There's a YouTuber named... I don't know if he still makes videos. This was a few years ago. His name was Deep Digger Dan, and I think he was either Irish or Scottish. But he used to travel all over. He had some really amazing videos because he would show the metal detecting, and then he would talk about the history of the coin or whatever that he found. Sometimes he would find like old swords or knives or bayonets or just all kinds of different historical pieces. Where am I going actually? Here. I'm just running my mouth and not even paying attention. I gotta go way down here. Let me see if I can just hurry up and get there. I have a feeling I'm going to get killed anyway, but I want to give it a shot. I'd like to visit where the Beatles used to hang out in Liverpool, the royal family, all that stuff. Big Ben. I have a couple. I don't really drink, but if I'm in Ireland, you can believe I'm going to have a couple beers. Just to say I did it. I wouldn't get all tore up. What the hell is this? Go past that, what's the name of that street? The street that Beatles made famous when they crossed on that album cover. I know Curious World sent me some stuff from that little music shop that's over there in Liverpool. He actually sent me a Beatles Blu-ray, which means a lot to me because it came from the area where it all started, you know. I thought that was a really cool gift.
Midges report will kill this dead poor.
I'm a big Beatles fan. I wasn't always the biggest Beatles fan though. My parents had the Beatles
Must
records.
be Arlington, village from the notice. Except it's awful quiet.
Let me save it really quick. My parents had the Beatles records when I was a kid, and of course I watched the Beatles cartoons in the 70s and 80s. There were reruns from the 60s, but as I got older, a little bit older, I really appreciate what they did for music and the songwriting.
Is great.
Uh-oh. Oh, I'm not going to be able to beat these guys. They heal. Yeah, this is not going to work. Run. Run, Forrest. Is that what it was called? Penny Lane? I know that was a song, but I didn't know that was the name of the road. That's pretty cool. So I'm gonna have to try something else here. I'm not gonna be able to do that one, unfortunately. Sorry about that, guys. I wasted a lot of time getting there and I can't do it. I do want to do one more thing though before I end the stream here. Gerard said I visited there, the cavern in Liverpool. That's awesome. Got a picture taken next to John Lennon's statue. Can you imagine this? That George Harrison, in his own right, was an excellent songwriter, and it wasn't always that way. But he turned out to be probably one of the best songwriters in the history of folk rock and classic rock music. But he was third fiddle in the Beatles behind John Lennon and Paul McCartney, who are two of the best songwriters ever, maybe the two best. And I watched a documentary, I think I was telling Dave this a couple of weeks ago, I watched a documentary not too long ago that John Lennon would start out writing the music, and he would write a verse, and then he would get writer's block where he couldn't think of what to go with next. You know, he would get stuck, and then he would give it to Paul. Paul would look at it and write the next verse, and they had a hit. They had a fucking #1 hit on their hands. Unbelievable, man. And that happened time after time after time. It blows my mind. Alright, let's go to... Meet Baroness Lavallée and Voorhees at the Becklebuds. Is that the one where I have to... Is this the one where I have to dress up, Gerard? Do I have to buy like a tuxedo or something with... Yeah, there's never going to be songwriters like that for sure, man. There'll never be another band like the Beatles. But that one right there, Broken Flowers, is that the one where I have to meet Yennefer and have to be like in a fancy suit or something, or is that something different? Am I thinking of something different? Oh well. I'll hold off on it. And find out if Ciri's in Novigrad, even though I know she's not, because... Novigrad. Alright. Let's do... Oh, The King is Dead, I think, is the one. Yeah, it is that one because it says right there, go to Yennefer's room and put on formal attire. It's in Skellige, so I can do this one. Alright. So do a little fast traveling. The Beatles aren't they're not my favorite band of all time, but they're damn top 5 at least. I like Pink Floyd a lot. I like Zeppelin. I like the Stones too. That's the kind of music I listen to. That's the music I grew up with. I even grew up listening to Johnny Cash and Elvis, even though they were before my time, but that's what my parents listened to, so that's what I listened to. And I'm glad I did. I mean, I feel like I had a good childhood because of that music. The Prodigy, yeah, they're good too. I don't really know that much about them, but I do know of their music. They're Irish, right? I think that's an Irish band. Michael Faraday said progressive all the way for me, so Floyd, Genesis, etc. Yeah.
Ow!
Soothing, the scent of refreshing.
Not all of it. We meet again, Witcher.
Yeah, managed to get here. Truth be told,
DJ
hard to miss an
Effie?
estate this grand.
So you,
My
Justin?
father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Oh, Prodigy are
Shall we
English?
look at the horses?
Oh, okay.
Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised it didn't salute you, General. Is Molly a horse?
Oh, maybe.
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do.
Yeah, that's
lady.
what it was. That's what I was
But
thinking.
I don't really have a choice. I'll wait. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control.
I gotta do a horse race here.
And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Yeah, they sure do. I'm gonna do it. But yeah, I hate horse racing, and I hate
Wouldn't
fist
mind
fighting in this
seeing
game
if
too.
your
It
knowledge of
sucks.
horses translates into riding skills.
I get
Well
my fingers get tied up, and I.
So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna try Nemrod because I think he's probably the best. I'm gonna go with Thunderbolt. He said Thunderbolt was hard to tame. I'm gonna try that one.
Radovid's encamped nearby.
Although the black one's probably gonna
Redanian
win.
Chestnut might want to impress its king.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Alright, riding.
Ready!
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
Let's go!
Don't spare the horse!
There's probably a shortcut that I missed, right? If I jump a fence or something.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
Oh man, my horse ran out of steam.
Don't spare the horse.
There we go. Oh, that was easy. Fist fights piss me off.
What a thrill! A beautiful
right,
victory.
right.
Thanks.
That's the same thing I was
For whom
thinking.
every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. Congratulations.
That's
is
well said,
yours.
Gerard. That's true.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her.
She doesn't
And
look
you must
portly.
find us when you're ready to
Jeez,
return to
how cruel.
Novigrad.
How mean.
We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
These people are assholes.
Well, not a freak.
Where'd she go? There she is. Yeah, look portly to me.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
Oh, for God's sakes. Actually, I'm always rescuing him.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve
Does the
of our
quality look better, though, than it
acquaintance.
used to?
Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
No hiccups or, Dandelion doesn't have a sister. You aware of that? Oh. Yeah, he used to tell chicks that other girls that he was with were his, air quotes, sister. Because he was kind of trying to swoon another woman. Alright, cool. Thanks, Gerard.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
I didn't want to break her heart.
He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Oh, I'd have to tell her that. I was trying to save her feelings, but...
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
These packages. Any chance they were trunks, travel cases? And this girl, possibly a Truberitz?
Yes, yes. Now I remember. She's a travelling performer. Sailed in from Kavir. Talented family, innit?
Exceptionally. And very loving as well, I'm sure.
If you only knew. Dandelion even wrote a poem for her. To my dearest Calinetta. Or some such. Oh, to have a brother like that.
That's it.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Hey, come here. Come on. Alright, let me heal up really quick. So did that guy give me his saddle? I think I already have a better saddle than that one.
Sick of it all.
Let's see.
Nothing hurts as much as none.
Washed your hair lately?
$50 stamina. I think I have one at 60. Or 75. The one I already had was 75. So he can keep that. What is this? Why is that? So it says consult with Zoltan.
Another
Return to
drifter in
Novigrad.
from Temeria.
Return to Novigrad on your own or with Voorhees, Jason Voorhees, and Baroness Lavallee. Well, how can I travel with them?
Youth these days, hair-brained, all of them.
Let's see.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Yeah.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Gerard said, I'm heading off, man. Early start tomorrow for me. Take care. Yeah, thanks for dropping in, man. It's always good to chat with you guys. Have a good night. And I'm sure we'll talk soon. I'm going to be heading off shortly, too. I'm going to do a couple more things. And it'll probably be like 15 minutes or so at the most. I'll be gone, too.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Consult with Zoltan. There's a merchant over here. I'm gonna check this out. Hey, what's up, Mike? No, I'm in Minnesota next week. I leave Sunday.
Welcome back. So, interested in some of Erasmus's mementos after all? They're still for sale.
I'll be there through Friday. We can stay Friday night if we want to, but I'm gonna travel back Friday night. I'll get back home late Friday.
Show me what you have.
I think it's like a 6.5-hour drive, and I think we have school till or training school, whatever you want to call it, for till 4 o'clock p.m. So I'll be getting home probably 10:30ish, 11 o'clock at night Friday. Yeah, that's Mequon's even a little bit further north from where I am. Probably takes me about a good 45 minutes just to get to Mequon, and then I would have to go from there. Yeah, so I'm thinking like 6.5 hours, maybe longer. I'm not even sure. Yeah, it's going to be a long, lonesome drive. I have to go by myself, obviously. I'm going to be gone for a week. I have to bring my dogs to a babysitter, a dog sitter for a week. It's going to be hard being away from them for a week. My daughter was going to do it, but she has work. She has school and work, so she's going to be... Her plate's pretty full. I don't want to put that stress on her. One of those. Probably will never use it. Is there any reason, Mike, that I would need... I bought one just for shits and giggles before, just in case I wanted to move my points around. Would there be any reason for me to get two? Is it something I may need for a quest later or anything, that potion of clearance? Or is that just strictly to reassign points? If that's the case, I won't need more than one. I probably won't even use the one I bought. I just bought it to have it.
Farewell.
Okay. I'll leave it. It's 1,000 coins, so I'll just figure if I need it for a quest or something, I'll grab it, but... Alright. I was talking to one of the guys from Fridley today. I've been doing remote training from home for this week, for the rest of this week, and then Sunday I leave. He was telling me that, or he was bragging that Minnesota beat the Badgers on Friday for hockey 5-0, and then they beat them on Saturday 8-0. I was like, oh my god. He said that he's pretty proud of it because he's tired of losing to Wisconsin teams. But I think you guys are going to be turning around your luck with your new Minnesota coach. Sometimes it only just needs a tweak or two, and everything will start to click. Be interesting to see what you guys do with Kirk Cousins.
Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty.
I heard rumors about Minnesota that they were thinking about letting Cousins go to free agency, and they're thinking about signing Deshaun Watson. I don't know if that's true, but I'm not sure if Deshaun Watson is even eligible or whatever.
How are you keeping, Bobby? Miss your Sultan, you old bum?
Like I said, yeah, I'm looking forward to the next Viking season, and I'm interested in seeing what happens to free agency. Well, that's I don't know. It sounds like not. It sounds like he's in really deep shit. But I mean, worse things have happened, and I mean, I should say stranger things have happened. I'm not making light at all. What he did was horrible. If he really did all that stuff. But yeah, if he did and he gets caught, busted for all that stuff, he'll probably go to prison or jail or something. But if he didn't, shame on those women for. I want to talk to that guy. Yeah, I tend to believe.
You're back.
I believe what you're saying, Mike, is true. I hope it's not, but I think he really did it. Where'd you get her? She's an owl, not a parrot.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure, you know me that well. Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we want to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, not much of note. He wasn't staying with any of them. I've not seen hide nor hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pick-up lines. Dubious worse.
Think I might have something better.
What are you waiting for? Let's
After this dialogue here,
women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he'd
Remember
been
when the
acting
Bill Cosby
strange.
stuff was happening?
Also
There was
mentioned he'd been
paper
seeing
covering
someone
his-
else. Thing is, mystery woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Yeah, that was another case of social media. White knights came out of the woodwork, and that was just another thing to be divided about. But I remember there was a guy who was telling he was getting like upset and offended that people were accusing Cosby. And he said there's no way he did it, da 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 da. And he was, like literally cussing people out and threatening them and whatever. And I was like, you know what, man, really? Social media is the worst. It is absolutely horrible.
Why wasn't she on the list?
This Priscilla wasn't like the others. I think Dandelion more than fancied her. I think it was fervour.
He lusts after every other woman he meets.
How can I explain? Who does Dandelion love most?
Himself.
Exactly. And she's his mirror image.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
I thought Cousins was a free agent.
Poetry.
Must you always?
Isn't he?
Or
He's not. He didn't. No, because he signed a contract. Pretty large contract a couple years ago, I think. I think they should stick with Cousins. There's really not much else out there. I mean, to me, in my opinion, when I see Matthew Stafford, I see Kirk Cousins. They're one and the same to me, and I think they're both good quarterbacks. They're not elite, but they're not, they're like second tier or right on the cusp of elite. There's not very many elite quarterbacks anymore, but if they get rid of Cousins, they better have something that's as good or better, I think. Alright, what am I supposed to do? Meet Zoltan in the Kingfisher Inn after sundown. After this little thing here, I'm going to shut her down. I'm going to get a little bite to eat, and I'm going to watch either a movie or some YouTube, I don't know.
We can go at it here.
Oh! I did not mean to do that. Jeez. That's a good sign. think Kirk Cousins still has some good football left in him. I would not be shocked if Cousins wins a Super Bowl ring before his career's over.
He's a copper.
If Minnesota gets rid of him, I think he'll still win one. They have a really, really good offense. One of the best offenses in football. They have the best running back as far as I'm concerned. They still have Thielen and Jefferson for deep threats. Or Jefferson anyway for a deep threat. Thielen always he's a first down machine and a red zone machine.
Here already.
They're just missing
Come on, let's find some
one thing, one or two things, and maybe that coaches it. Maybe that. Actually, Minnesota has two good running backs, so I think that Madison is pretty damn good too. He's a good third down back. There's no reason why they shouldn't win more. They had a really bad year this year. I thought they were going to do a lot better. It's just how it works out sometimes. How many of those games did they lose that were by like a field goal or 2 points or something?
Scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are, rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven.
She has a great voice, and you know, actually, all jokes aside, Sammy has a really, really good voice, man. He could probably do something with that. Like, when he sings, it's like on key, on note, it's really good. I told him that before.
To find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold, to hold you in a heated embrace, you flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent berries tart.
It's a nice song, but I mean, it's very, very long. It's a beautiful song.
Of raven locks and
hey, what's up, Brandon?
Stormy,
how many subs do you have, Brandon?
Glistening as you weep.
You got to be close to 400. You're getting them very quick. I'll say 378.
'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer?
There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Oh, here we go.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Come on.
It permits me to introduce...
Get up here. Come on.
This here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta. As lovely as she is talented. And this...
It's Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Yeah, say sorceresses. Bards, not people I confide in. Seems Dandelion left nothing out.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Hey, cool.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine at the Passaflora once. Laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Hey, hey!
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Good job, Brandon. Before you know it, you'll be at 500, and then you'll be at 1,000. Going up fast. That's gotta be a good feeling.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Anything in here I can gank?
Well, the bugger all to do here. Got Poppy.
Bitch, get out of the way, I'm looting here.
Geralt!
Tell me, you and Dandelion, how'd you meet?
At a poetry tourney in Ellender. Naturally, I'd already heard much about Master Dandelion. And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
Just at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be... Well, I very much doubt I could bear to...
I see. I get it. Take care now.
Letter to Dandelion. My dearest Dandelion, since you told me of your plan to rob the city's kings of crime, I can think of nothing else. Several times I wished to talk to you, drive this mad notion from your head, but you are never at the Rosemary in time when I visit. Hope the lesser evil is true and you are busy preparing for the heist and not avoiding me. I want to believe that this entire matter is about something more than mere gold and midlife hunger for adventure. But either way, I would much prefer you abandon it. Surely you can find another way to solve your old friend's problem. We both know quite a few folk in Novigrad, many of whom owe us favors. Perhaps it's time to call them in. Think it over before you get in too deep. I think I read that one already. Brother Adalbert's bestiary.
How will you make a living? We've no monsters.
There will always be monsters. Man is the biggest monster.
Calm down. Discretionary tribute to benefit Redania or exile?
Now I see.
Go to the bathhouse and talk to Siggy Reuven. Actually, you know what? I think I will wait for the next live stream to talk to Siggy Reuven. I'm gonna end it here, but thank you for tuning in. I'm not sure if you're still here, Mike, but it's always good to talk to you. Brandon, thank you for dropping in, and I'm glad to see that you're getting more subs. And I think my favorite Looney Tunes character is Porky Pig. And that's all, folks.